Yeah, I'm just gonna make a short video over this. Uploaded one yesterday, but I was thinking about this morning because I was looking at it. I found this in the garage last week. I have no idea where I bought it or when I bought it. I didn't even know it was out in the garage. I was out in the garage moving stuff out. Trying to transfer some of my stuff to a environmentally controlled storage unit so I can get it out of the off the premises to make my wife happy. But I found this in there, and it was in a bag. It was in a couple of garbage bags that I had put together to fit it. And I'm like, whatever. I took it out. And I'm like, holy crap! When did I buy this? And the more I thought about it, the more I could not figure out where or when I bought this. And the more I started to look at it, I'm trying to think of why did I put it out in the garage in the first place? Man, look at this thing. It looks like it's never been used, and it works. It all works. So why would I have condemned it to the garage? It must have been in there at least a couple of years. I have no idea. But that being said, it's actually quite nice. Sony Megabass speakers. It's a CFD 560, and it's from 1994, which kind of fits into my interest period because I seem to end up with a lot of stuff that's from 2000 and later, especially Sony units. I like the older stuff. I've got obviously some older Sony's transistor radios from the 60s, early 70s I've shown you, but I do like this thing. Look, it's got a graphic equalizer on it. What I don't like about this, and this is one of my things, is these digital volume controls kind of suck. I got it plugged in. It's got a stereo light, which I like. It's got a non-digital tuner, which I like. Still probably a chip tuner though, but I obviously haven't had it apart. But one thing it does have, there's been some confusion about this. You see the way the volume goes up, and it gives you the bars. I've seen about 10 or 15 videos of people that have older Sonys that they've just gotten where they can't seem to figure out that that's the way the volume indicator is supposed to work. I don't blame them. It's kind of an oddball thing that Sony did, but uh, what it does is you get 3 bars, it goes on to the next one. You get 3 bars, it goes on to the next one. I don't know what that's for. Is that like an intermediary? Anyway, the cassette. I believe it works. I don't think I've tried it. I don't remember trying it. I'm having just a total meltdown over this thing with my brain. Don't feel bad about me though. When you hit a certain age and you go on to Medicare, Medicare requires that you have an examination where they check your memory and your ability to do things like repeat back keywords or dates or even draw a face clock backwards, which is really strange to me, but I passed all that about a month ago, so I think I'm in pretty good shape. I'm not going to worry about it, but I still don't know where the hell I got this thing from. I think it's quite a nice Sony, don't you? Oh, what do we got in there? Tom Hips and Clark Marshall. Chasing Rainbows. Okay. I don't think I put that one in there. That sounds a little foo-fooey for me, but Anyway, you can see it's in really nice shape. Doesn't really have any scratches on it. Doesn't have any white bug poop spots on it. Record play. One touch recording. Of course, I like auto shut off, but I wish it had two-sided automatic switching to the second side of the tape, but it doesn't. It's too fancy for 1994. See right here. June 1994. That's pretty old, isn't it? It does have those crappy little plugs on there, but I'm not going to do anything about that. Looks like it has a beat cut switch for recording off the radio. There were batteries in it, believe it or not, from 2016. So I must have had it that long. Fortunately, they didn't leak, and they're out of there now. I usually don't put batteries in my radios because you can try as hard as you can to remember not to leave the batteries in there, but they always seem to find their way back in there for some reason. Outlet power button. Here's your function. It's got a mega bass thing on it, which doesn't seem to do a whole lot, but the balance does work. And the graphic equalizer. Surprisingly enough, I'm not getting stereo on the gospel channel.
NPR station. Here's how.
Your contribution can help sustain quality public radio.
NPR! Y'all know how much I love NPR.
850-644-9378. And thanks.
Here's a look at your Panama City area weather. For your Sunday, look for a sunny. And low around 56. Tuesday, near 77 and low.
That's better. I won't get a copyright strike on that. You know how many freaking copyright strikes I've gotten? I think I've got up to 81 videos now, and I've gotten like 40% of them have copyright strikes because the majority of what I film is radios, and you either have to do a channel sweep or play something through it. So anyway, I know there's a lot of Sony fans out there. We'll put this one in on your Sony sighting. The main reason why it's got shuffle play on the CD. That's pretty cutting edge for 94. I don't know. It really just still bothers me to this very moment that I can't remember where or when I bought this, that it was in the garage. But pray for me, Argentina, I guess, huh? I may be circling the tubes. All right. Well, that's pretty much it. Enjoy this. It was another snack. Totally meaningless show and tell, but maybe one of these days I'll actually get back into my shop, and I still got that GE World Radio I need to take apart because it does absolutely nothing when you turn it on, but give you a scrambled frequency display, and it makes a clicking noise when you power the unit on and off, so that should be interesting. All right, well, enjoy yourselves, and I will hopefully see you on the next video. Bye.